Hi everyone. I'm going to be doing two wax seals with you. I am not an expert. I've done three in the past I didn't video and they turned out kind of wonky. The other one turned out more oval and actually I used that one on Crafting with Isabel's card, but I didn't video her card. So I think she's putting up a video sometime this weekend of what I sent her because she received it on 31st, I think it was, 30th or 31st. Anyway, this was my first one. I think I only used three beads and this was the mix. And I think I just used the dark, the medium, and the gold that was golden that was in here. I love this mix. And then I used, because I saw somebody, Spellbinders, I think, actually, has instructions on the back of the kit I got. Once they're dry, you can go over the words and design with a paint pen. So I used this Sharpie um, medium point metallic gold paint pen. And I'll probably use that again today. And then um, this one isn't too bad, but I was going through my stickers and stuff the other day, and look what I found that someone had gifted me. Look how perfectly round these are. Now, these aren't wax. These are, I don't know, plastic, rubber, or something. But if that's how they're supposed to look, mine aren't anywhere close. Yeah, these are store-bought envelope seals, see? But I don't need a thank you. I need a for you. I only have two seals. One says for you that I think this one came with the kit, and then the other one I have that I bought when I bought the kit, was hello for just general cards and stuff, right? But I need a for you because um I made my daughter's birthday card. Hi, Amy. With the foil. I did the foil video the other day. This is the embossing folder from January 24 embossing folder a month, the 2D one, and it's, what's it called? Hang on. Branching Out. So it's just all leaves and branches. I really like it. I think I'll get a lot of use out of it. And this is a 5x7 card, and it fits a 5x7 card. Oh, maybe you can see it better there. So I used that, and then this came out of a stamp set. I think it was called Here's a Card. And then this was from, oh, I don't know, a new set that Stampin' Hub that had dies. I forget the name of it. Something detailed something. And then this came out of a Garden Birdhouses stamp set. Hope each moment of your day is as special as you are. And I did use the stencil. I used the stencil to color in the foil. I'm sorry, I'm up too high. Here I didn't foil, but I used that stencil also from January Club of the Month. This one called, I don't know, Lively Floral. And here you can see how it looks. If you watched my foil video, you'll know that I said you don't need to use stencil 3 if you've done the foiling because the lines are on in foil. But here I didn't have the foil, so I used the same Altenew inks except at the center I did a little different. I did it in crushed curry and pecan pie. And then these little accents are, oh gosh, Stampin' Up. Hang on. These are the purple ones I used from the Painted Lavender Suite. I used the Highland Heather color because that's what I used in the background here, Highland Heather. I don't know if that's Highland Heather or Gorgeous Grape. One sec. Highland Heather. That's also Highland Heather, but it has a sparkle to it. And then this, one of the ones I tried, it punched out a circle in the background of Highland Heather, so I put it behind here. I didn't want to, the next bigger one is too big. And then I just put some of the jemmies and the little birds, and inside, sorry, I cut my thumb this morning. I used a bird and a butterfly. So I hope she likes it. That's the card, but I need to seal the envelope. So I'm going to make a plain gold one with the beads that came in the kit, and I'm putting 5 in. These beads, they feel smaller to me. I don't know. No, they're about the same. Anyway, let's get started. This is not intended for children at all, and also, be safe. I have a whole bag of tea lights that I bought, I don't know when, many years ago, like probably 20 years ago, and they've been in my kitchen. I have a special cabinet for stuff like this and potpourri. I do recommend using a long arm thing. And then we plop that on, try and center it. I haven't found a good way to get the black stuff off the soot off the bottom. So we'll get that started. And then the next one, I picked out just the magenta and fuchsia. Um, I don't want gold in it because I think with the gold in the swirl, you can't see the letters as good, and I'll put gold marker over them. This is closest to a circle as I got. Oh, now I have another haul coming. Actually, I think it's arriving on Sunday. It was supposed to be today, Saturday, but it's from Michael's. They have a kit for like $11.99 of all different of these beads. I think you get like 20 or 25 of each color. And so I'll have purples and greens and all that. So I'm getting those. And then also, they had a handmade or made with love double set. Really would like to have just a heart too. Anyway, I don't want a whole lot, but there's a few that I'd like to have. Um, they didn't have them in store, so they're shipping to me. And someone who watched this, who also did first time wax seals, um, asked if I got the mat with the circles in. Well, I didn't even know that existed. Michael's had it online. They might have had that in store. I can't remember. But I'm going to try it because if it helps me get consistent circles, yeah. But this is the mat that came with my Spellbinders sealed. It's called Sealed by Spellbinders. So this is melting, melting. I should have had that melting while I was showing you the card, but I'm a little bit afraid of having fire near anything paper. So you notice I pretty much cleared everything off my table except this. And you should do that too, just in case, right? And let me move these off of here too, because I'm going to pour right onto this mat. Now, there are little char things, and I get it all over my fingers, off this and off the bottom of this. This will get charry stuff in it. So I'm just letting that melt all the way. I want to make sure those ones in the middle are, this has a few bubbles in it. I think it's probably ready. Yeah. And I usually blow it out, but I'll just leave it on since we're going to do another one right away. And also, somebody told me, the instructions, I think. See, it slid. They said to, it's kind of hot, but you have to clean your wax out right away, because if you don't, it'll be really hard to get it out, and it's better to get it out while it's warm. Just be really careful. Notice I'm using paper towel that has multiple layers to it, right? And clean it off the little cuppy thing on the bottom too. You know, the pour spouts. And you see I'm getting black. See all the black soot? I'm not going to rub that anymore because I will have that all over me. Let me throw that out. And let's get these started before I lift that up. So we'll just do 2 today. You can laugh at my mistakes. This looks like it's going to be more oval the way it's squished out. And I used 5. On these I used 4 because I watched somebody and they said 4. But I think they're a little too thin. And then somebody else, the one that got asked about that mat, I think she used 6. And that might be the magic number too. Let's see. If it's in my instructions said if you feel any resistance, it's probably not ready. Actually, that one came out pretty good, except it's puffy on on the sides. Let's see if it's cool enough to touch. Yeah. But you see, it got bubbles in that one. Maybe I had to wax on 2-line. Now this one, I'd be inclined to use like a colored Sharpie to color that, or just leave it gold. I think it's a little thin, like a lot of the wax puffed out on the side, so we'll see how this one comes out next. So I haven't got the knack of how to get them nice and thick, you know. I haven't gotten that yet, but with time, because these are definitely, you know, these are machine made, but yeah, I haven't got the knack. They are much thicker on the sides, so maybe 6 is the right number. Well, I'll try that another day. Oh, sorry, I'm bumping my microphone. I'm in a little bit of a rush today. It's Saturday morning, and I have to go to my granddaughter's gymnastics meet, which starts at 10, but my daughter said definitely get there by 9:30 at the latest because the seating is not great, and I'm sure the parking lot will be a hot mess too. It's not quite melted yet. I don't have purple yet. I was hoping I'd get the purple before now, but I didn't. So, oh well. All right. One more little piece in there that doesn't want to seem to melt. Sorry for sniffling. I just don't want to get a tissue at the moment. I can't reach them at the moment. All right, I believe that's all melted. Sorry. Yeah, I got bubbles in that one too. All right, sit that there for a minute. Now, if you hold it on there and hold it up a little bit, maybe that makes the bottom a little thicker instead of letting it go all the way to the bottom of the plate. Still a little wonky looking. So, I'm open for tips. Yeah, definitely open for tips. It said 10 to 15 seconds, but I just let it go for a little bit. We can try. Yeah, a little resistance there. You definitely need some kind of silicone mat. I have silicone mat and silicone mat, so I have double thickness silicone mat. Oh, yep, not ready. Oh, shoot. Well, I might have to do one more. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, guys, you see I sat this down. I put some water there, but it's a mess on the bottom of there. I need to relight this. And I only put 4 in this time. I used 3 of the darker ones and 1 of the fuchsia. There was a little bit of wax left in the bottom that had also some fuchsia in it. I didn't pull this up yet, but I ruined that one, you know. That one's a trash one. I need the space up here that's sort of clean to do the last one. If anybody has a tip for getting the char off, let me know. I'm thinking maybe Dawn dish detergent, which I will do later today. I can't wait to try the matte when it comes from Michael's that has the rounds. Now, obviously, if you have an oval one of these, which I think the February Spellbinders kit is, if I'm not mistaken, although I was reading the website and it said round, but all the people that were demonstrating it, that I saw 1 or 2 so far, it was oval. I can't remember. I think it was like a floral, like, you know, spray kind of thing. I don't know. Boy, that's a bummer. I wonder if you can remelt the, I'm sure you probably can. I probably could have just remelted this. Oops. Oh well. I'll save it and see. definitely smoking. Now this is a Spellbinders kit. I don't know if the Michaels ones are like this, but I wish this wood handle was just a tad longer because every now and then I touch that metal and that is hot. All right. Sorry. I'm going to sit this over here because and I'm just going to push that down. I have to clean it. And I don't, last time I did that, I got wax on here, and I don't want to do that. See, look at that wonderful black stuff, and that is still quite hot. That looks purple almost, doesn't it? That's the magenta, I'm sure. And this is still warm, which is when they say to clean it. Trying to not get the wax all over me or the char stuff, more importantly. And see that wax coming off the drippy thing? You have to clean that off too, because yeah, it'll get all over your thing if you put it back on there. Maybe most people don't have that. I wonder if like Windex or something would get this off. I tried using my chamois to wipe it up, but it didn't really get it. It just smeared it around like that, see? And yes, I'll wash my chamois too. Okay. So it's kind of messy, but it's kind of fun. And it's lopsided, but I don't really care at this point if it's lopsided as long as it comes out okay. I have Dawn dish detergent up here in my craft room. I might try that next because I have it down here and over here, and I'll end up with black all over me. Actually, let me get that paper towel and see if I can pick up that piece, because nope. You see, this is what happens, and then I get it all over everything. So don't do paper crafting right after you do this without cleaning everything up really well, including yourself. I'm going to let that sit for just another second or two. What a hot mess, huh? It's almost square looking, but I think it came out really pretty good. Has a little bubble there. How do you stop it from bubbling, guys? All right, I am going to try and put this on a cleanish part, and let's use the Sharpie marker. I'm going to test it on a piece of paper over here to my right, and we'll just go over the little, forgive the char, the char stuff. Oops. There we go. So not perfectly round, that's for sure. But I'm going to use that one today. It is not, I don't want to touch my daughter's card, but it is more definitely purpley pink and not purple, but it's all I have is going on the outside of the envelope, so it'll be fine. And she's getting handed the card anyway. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. This one I'll try and remelt. I can't remelt those. This one I could try and remelt also because it had bubbles in it. So, yeah. 2 remelts, and these I already, well, actually I can, that one's not too bad for just gold. It's a little wonky, but not any more wonky than this one today, right? And this one's just really thin. I think I only used 3 in that one. But I have gold paint on it already, so I won't remelt that. Take care, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you again soon. Hugs, love, and peace.